tested out the solenoid, took the wires off, tested it, it functions. If I think back when I first got this commercial 10, what am I doing? I tested it out quick. Both the starter and this worked, I believe. Actually, I don't know if I tested. I know I tested the starter. I know the starter works because I remember when I tested it, the engine spun, and like when I removed the battery from it, because I think I just did a direct jump to it, no ignition switch. It spun and freewheeled for a while because because the crank was busted, or the rod was busted, I should say. This is a little dirty. So this solenoid does work. I'll see how well I can clean it up, just from a look standpoint, because this tractor, it's not going to be I'll probably do a slightly better restoration than I did on the 18G, but nothing, no show quality stuff. I'm not going to go nuts with, going original or trying to do any of that. So I'm just going to get to be a nice looking yellow tractor, which is what I want, and then have it fully functional so I can use it to cut grass and blow snow. So let me jump back to the stator here. Alright, so I took the rectifier off. Here it is right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me clean it a little bit. Give me a second. Alright, that's better. So Repco FG4720B. So it looks like it's good in shape, but the unusual thing I just noticed when I took it off the battery box is there's no back to it. Seems unusual that this would not have some type of either back that's either out of metal, or at least have the whole thing just potted with some type of adhesive or something. But so I don't know how well this one's going to work. I'll try it, clean it up, and throw it back on. But who knows? Seems very unusual that this is basically wide open in the back. So I got the stator back on. Redid one of the wires. The wire that I believe goes to the negative side of the coil was redone. The two that go to the rectifier, I trimmed them so the same length, and what I'll do is I'll put just two male connections, or some type of connection on there, and then just run the wires just like I did on the 5665. All the other wires seemed okay. The starter, or the spark plug wire, seems okay. I'm trying to see if I can find the it's weird. I just can't really see the end of it. I don't know. I can't. I'll have to figure it out. Just doesn't seem. Let me try putting it. Let me just stick a spark plug on it and see what it. It's unusual. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see that right there. I can't get any closer. Sorry, but it's basically just coming out to the right. It's not like a normal connection that goes over it like this. It kind of comes in the side like that and touches it. So I don't know if that's normal for this or if something's moved out of place with it, but we'll have to see. Once we get this more put together, I'll test it out. So let me so the piston is I gotta see if I put the rod in. Did I don't know if I tightened that up, but anyways, either way I gotta do the valves and a bunch of other stuff. So let me go, like I said previously, a lot of this stuff was put away for a while because I wasn't really working on it and I was working on other projects, so I need to dig out my parts bin for this engine. So I will be right back. Alright, so the this plate is all done. Bearing plate is done. So now I have to, I'm trying to remember back how much I did on this. I know I put the connecting rod on, but I know I didn't tighten it because I'm just taking them off. So what I want to make sure is that I have some engine oil or some type of oil underneath it, and then I'll torque these bolts. And per the service manual, it basically says torque it to 285, but it's got a little footnote to it, a little note that basically says 285 inch-pounds. But what it says is over tighten it by 20%. Tighten it by 20%, then reloosen it, and then tighten it up to the 285, which is, I don't know, I guess you're trying to relieve some of the stress or something. I don't know. But just gonna check these real quick. It's funny, one of them has a washer on it, one of them doesn't. Oh, here it is, it's on here. Yeah, looks like I do have engine oil under it. Let me throw a little bit more on it. Let's see if I have some around. If not, I'll just use. I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I slapped a little oil on it. There was oil on it, so I'm not going to touch the top end, the top of the connecting rod. So I'm just going to take these bolts. Oh, you suck. Put these on. Put the washers. The oil hole on the bottom of the crank connecting rod. I don't know why I keep calling it crankshaft, but that goes towards the camshaft, which in this case is up. Let's grab a rag real quick. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tighten it to like, I don't know, 300 or something, like 300 inch-pounds, and then back down. I mean, I guess 20% on 28 would be roughly almost another 60 pounds, so 285, that would be, roughly 340 almost. So I'll tighten it. I don't know if I'll go that high, but what do we have? All right, set to I think 310. So I'll work it back and forth. It's 310. Now let's back off on it. And undo these loose again. Way below. These are all loose. So now let's reset it to 285. Torque inch, center error. 300, 250, 60, 70, 85. Set to 285 now. Back. Ooh. Done and done. Done. All right. All set.